Okay, we'll wait for obviously 10 minutes. లడ్డు కొంచెం స్లోగా మాట్లాడవే. ఇదేనా ఇది? ఇదేనా ఇది అంటున్నా. Hey, hi. I hope you're able to hear my voice. Can you please give me confirmation? Thanks. Thank you, Jyoti. Okay. Previously we completed up to string. We will wait for one more minute. Hi Divya. Hi Jaychandran. Okay, right. Previously we discussed about string. That one is completed. Now we are going to discuss about the list data types. These all are come under a sequence. Okay. First, here I'll explain it in a simpler way. List. Each and every one will know uh, the particular word meaning of list. But this is a specific data type which we will use in our Python, and it plays a very predominant part. And this is a very important data type also. You need to be, each and every data type is important, but from here you need to be very cautious, and those are very important things. Okay, right. The intention of list, for example, by using integer, float, boolean, string, you are capturing a specific data in integer by different type of categories, in another thing different type of categories, like that. But in list, if we want to represent a group of values with a single variable or with a single object, then this particular data type will be useful for us. Okay, to represent a group of values. And group of values with single object. Okay, then this particular list data type will be helpful for us. And here one more important thing you need to be remember. We are keeping different objects or different values as one, right? So it means all the things we are not able to enter once. One by one, we'll insert into the list. Or we'll create in a specific order. The order also preserved in this particular list. We call it as insertion order. Insertion order preserved. And the next thing is we'll represent list, remember, with a square brackets, enclosed with the square brackets. enclosed with the square brackets, we will define a list. And this particular different group is there, right? Different group of values. This group character is, it is heterogeneous. Heterogeneous means each and every value may a different data type. Okay, and once you created the list, you can modify the list. We can modify the list. Modifications means you can add elements or update elements or delete elements. Okay, now I'll introduce one specific concept, mutability and immutability. Mutability and immutability. Remember, this will be very important. Immutable and mutable. Unchangeable. One is changeable and another one is unchangeable. Mutable means you can able to add elements, update elements, delete elements. Once you created a list, after creating the list, you can perform all these operations. If you are not able to perform all those operations, then that particular situation is considered as a immutability. Okay, right. Now I'll try to create here. I'll try to create a simple list with all the data types which we discussed. And after that, when we are discussing the advanced concepts, then we'll try to create a complicated list. See, list A is equal to starting with square brackets. I am mentioning integer, float, string, and I am using boolean, and I'm using another variable also. Why? Because I am saying, for example, uh, b is equal to 29. Here I am using b, and I am using another list 1 1 1 1 1 1. Why? Because it is a heterogeneous, right? Okay, this is an example of list. Guys, if anyone having any doubts, please comment in the chat. I'm continuously observing the chart. Now we'll go to Jupyter Notebook and we'll execute all those things, all the basic operations, and we'll create it. List. How we'll create a list? List of A. This sample. I'm giving the name. Why? Because variable or identifier name should be meaningful and understandable, right? Okay. Then 9.9 and true and false and mm, Python and a value. Okay, another list 1 1 2, 3, 4, 4, and the list. Okay, now I'm going to give a variable. This particular variable value I'm giving initially. Why? Because to prove that and to show that you have a different options and it will accept different data types. For that purpose, I am showing this particular thing. B. I'm defining this particular B. Okay. Uh, so I'm not defining anything. So I'll show you the error. Then after that, you can able to easily understand. Now, see why it is throwing an error. Name B is not defined because in Python syntax, if we want to represent a variable, it should have a value assigned to it. Otherwise, it may be a it may be a definitely a variable which a value need to be assigned, or it is a string. If it is a string, we will represent with the single quotes or double quotes. Now what we need to do, I'm providing the value of B is equal to 999. Now I'm executing it. Okay, what is this? Creating a variable. Okay, right. Now I created list successfully. Now I'll check and I'll show you all the functions. To check the data type, I'll use type function. Type of list. Once you created any variable, you no need to type entire thing. Just you can type all those things, and if you click on tab, it will show all the references. List sample. Okay. What is its type? Its data type is list. Okay. To check the length, guys, why I'm telling string should be in quotes? Yes, definitely string should be in quotes. Hmm. To check the length, we have a function length of list sample. Now the length of the list is 7. What is the meaning of it? Can you please count the elements inside to the list and tell me? I'm copying this particular thing and pasting it in our. Okay, now you can see this 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. This entire list is considered as only one element, and this is 7. Total 7 elements this particular list contain. Before, if we not assign the value to B, then B should be in quotes, right? Yes, yes. If we are, if our intention is to mention string element inside to the list, then definitely we need to use single quotes or double quotes, Praveen. If our intention is to, it may be a variable, then definitely we need to define some specific value to the particular variable. This particular list contains total 7 elements. You need to remember this particular thing. The entire object of the list inside to the list is considered as only a single element. Okay, right. Now I'm going to this particular specific part. Now, if you're able to observe, we identified the length also. We already learned index. Index. What is the maximum index available in this particular list? Actually, index will start from 0. It is 0, it is 1, it is 2, it is 3, it is 4, it is 5, it is 6. Okay. Now you can able to access any element, any single element with the same concept of indexing which I explained previously. in the place of string. Now I'll show you and we'll perform all those operations. For example, accessing single elements. Okay. How we'll access, how we'll access, what is our list name? List sample, and square brackets you need to mention, and in square brackets you need to give the index. If you given 0 index, you will get 10. If you given 1 index, you will get the floating point. You will get this, you will give the 6, you got this particular 9. You, if you provided 7, what will happen? There is no 7 index in our particular list. Okay, now this is the process of accessing a single element. For example, if I want to access true and false, guys, you need to tell me how you're going to access true and false. Index form to access true, false. Can you please post your answer in the chat? How you're going to access? Okay, for your comfortability, I'm copy pasting this particular list in the chart itself. You can directly copy this particular list and paste it in your Jupyter notebooks for the practice purpose. How you're going to access this particular thing? 3 to 4. Okay, we'll see. List sample. Sorry. Okay, I written a wrong spelling. Okay, no problem. I'll continue with that only. I would not want to change. Okay, now see what is the index of true 0, 1, 2. Prefix is included. Suffix is excluded. This one is 0, 1, 2, 3. False index is actually 3. Then what we need to write? 4 we need to write. 1 only we need to increase. But Yogesh and Jyoti, your answers are, you're mentioning 5. You know, if you mention 5, what will happen? It will extract up to index of 4. Then the Python word also will come into the picture. Right. Okay. Now our requirement is up to 3. So that is the reason we are writing 4. Okay. Now, if you want to access this particular list with a negative index, how you will access? How you will access? Access this particular list with a negative index. How we will access? Okay, okay, Yogesh. If your list is a different, then that's it. That is fine. Okay, if your list is this, how you can able to access this particular one? 0, 1, 2, 3. Yes, if your list is that particular thing, what you typed is right. Praveen, here you need to remember one thing. Here we need to access only a single element. If you want to access a single element, then directly you can give that access, give that index. You no need to, okay, here you no need to use any range of indexes. Why? Because that is a simple one. What is the index? -1, -2. If you provided -2 directly, you are able to access that list. What you said, -5 and -4. What you accessed? Here our element is minus index. Negative indexing will start from right to left, and it will start from minus 1. Okay, minus 1 and minus 2. From last 999 is minus 1 index, and the list is minus 2 index. Now we are able to access this particular thing with minus 2. Right, Divya? Okay, now you access this particular list. Maybe you get a doubt how we can able to access elements inside to this particular list. Okay, we know and we understand the concept of indexing elements in the list. Okay, all these elements are inside to a one element. Then how we can able to access the elements inside to this particular list? You know, then what you need to do, to access elements inside to the list. To access that particular list, we need to first access this list. From the main list, we need to access this list. And after that, once again, we need to use square brackets to access a specific element. If we want to access 33, what is the index I need to give? Either I need to give 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 index, if I give, I'm able to access 33. And the same 33 element, I can able to access with a negative index. What is the negative index? Nothing but minus 2. Right, right, Praveen. Okay, this is nested list, list inside a list, nested list, and how you are able to access this particular thing with help of index. And the same thing, if you want to access a group of elements, that will be the same story once again. You need to mention the prefix and you need to mention the suffix. If you want to use a step function, you can use. If you want to, if you want to reverse the list, how you're going to reverse the list? I'm waiting for your answer. How to reverse the list elements? How to reverse the elements, guys? Yesterday I told in square bracket, first you need to access all the elements. After that, from negative onwards, you need to access it. Okay, is it clear? Right, right, right. Now, this is the story related to list. We have a multiple operations. We can able to add elements. We can able to delete elements. We can able to, uh, 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 you know, substitute elements by removing nothing but update elements. Okay, all those things we'll discuss. Now, each and everyone understood how the list data type is there and how the indexing will be there and how we can able to create a list, what is its features and all those things. Now we're going to discuss about tuple. Tuple also same as list, guys. Remember. Okay, tuple. Tuple also same as list, but the only one difference I'll tell you. Same as list, but in list we'll use square brackets. But in tuple we'll use round brackets. And along with that, in list, we can able to change all those elements. How exactly useful while handling the data in CSV? If your data is there in the CSV, for that we have other data types like a data frame is there. We can able to perform all those operations, but the data frames are if you understand this particular basic data type, all those advanced data types you can able to easily understand. And for example, if you capture a list of elements, if you capture a row or a column from that particular CSV file, this particular data type will be helpful for you. Same as list. And along with that, this is immutable. Previously we discussed it, right? Mutable and immutable. Immutable. It means immutable. You're not able to edit, you're not able to update, you're not able to delete, and okay, you're not able to change anything once you created the tuple. Okay. Now coming to the insertion order, in which order you are going to create a tuple, that same order will be preserved and the same order will be available. Okay. Now insertion order is will be preserved. Okay. The symbols are nothing but parentheses. Now we'll go to now I'm defining a tuple. The same thing I'm using, but see what are the things I'm going to change. Creating a tuple. Just removing the square brackets, and here I'm using tuple sample. Now checking the data type. Tuple. So ఇక్కడ spelling correct చేద్దాం ఆగండి. Okay, now here I'm correcting the spelling. Sample. Okay, right. It is a tuple category. Now I am trying to identify the length with help of length function. Length is 7. Okay. The indexing concept also as it is same. Indexing concept is very important thing. So that is the reason we spend that much time to explain all those things. Okay. Is it clear for everyone? Indexing, how we are able to access elements inside to the list and in string, the same way we can able to access. But the main difference is you're not able to add any element, you're not able to delete any element. We have a couple of functions. We'll discuss those functions all together to avoid the confusion. Until now, I'm telling you, sorry, if both are almost all same, Praveen, almost all same, but the main difference is in list you can able to change elements after creating the list also, but in tuple, if once you created the tuple, you're not able to add or not able to delete or not able to update anything. Indexing concept is the same. Heterogeneous objects will be allowed Insertion order is preserved. Some of the characteristics are same, but the difference is in list we can able to add and update. In tuple, we are not able to change anything once you created the tuple. Okay, right. Now, this is another data type. This is a tuple. Now I am going to discuss about another one, that is a set. Yes, right. It's kind of read only. Set. Set. Generally, it is a day-to-day word which we will use. Set will be represented. I'll tell you. Set will be represented in curly braces. Okay, and duplicates are not allowed. In this particular data type, duplicates are not allowed. Okay, and same heterogeneous objects it will accept. Okay, and two important things you need to remember. Insertion order, not applicable. Indexing, not applicable. Okay, you can able to increase the size of the set. That means growable. You can able to increase the size of the set by adding elements, by inserting elements. But the thing is insertion order. In which way you are going to create a list, in that way the elements will be not looking like. And the another thing is you are going to represent the set with help of curly braces. And insertion order is not preserved, indexing concept is not going to work out, and it will allow. Okay, now we will see it in a Jupyter notebook. Set sample. Set sample. Now with curly braces, I'm creating 1 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 3 3 3 3. Global means I'll tell you that particular concept. Global means, for example, initially list has a 4 elements or 5 elements, and after that you can add some more elements to the existing list itself. You can add some more elements to the existing list itself. It means you are increasing the number of elements inside to the list. That nature is called growable. Tuple is non-growable. Why? Because we are not able to add any elements. True, false, and I am creating a list also, and I am creating a tuple also. Okay, and along with that, I am going to create a set also inside a set. Okay, I created integer, I created float, boolean value, and string also I am creating. Just observe. Python. Two times I am giving. I told to you, right? Set has a nature of it is not going to allow the duplicates. I'm inserting duplicates also to show you for the clarification. Mm, uh, okay, I'm inserting complex also. Okay, right. Now I'm executing this particular thing. Unhashable type list. What is the meaning of this particular thing? Can you able to see? What is the meaning of unhashable? List and tuple in set. One data type in another data type. Yes, why? Because the nature is heterogeneous. If the nature is heterogeneous, then why can't we use this particular thing? Unmutable. No, 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 no. Set we can able to insert elements in the set, but our insertion order will be not preserved. That is the thing. Anyone have any other type? Any other doubts? Up to now, each and everyone are clear, or anyone have any other doubts? What it is saying, the meaning. What it is saying, list we can able to use as a mutable things. No, no, unhashable means unmutable. Hmm. Unhashable means mutable. Okay. To avoid that confusion, just see. List is a mutable element. If you are including this particular mutable element, then what you need to do, you're giving a chance to update, or you're giving a chance to modification. And along with that, a specific thing you need to remember, in set and in dictionaries, you're not allowed to use list as a keys or elements in a set or keys in a dictionary. When I'm discussing about dictionary, I'll tell, but until now, if you don't use this particular list inside a set. Okay. And the next error, you're not allowed to use a set inside a set. Okay. Now see here, two things. Up to now, if any changes you're able to observe, I'll tell you when we are discussing. List inside set, not allowed. Set inside set, not allowed. Creating a set. Now set sample is there with us. Okay, I'm not writing the comments. Just you see here, I'll justify some points for you. In which order we created elements when we are creating the set sample? 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 3 3 23 3 3 3. But what is the result you got? First you got the tuple, and after you got the complex number, then after you got the 1 comma 1 comma 1. Why that many 4 ones are there? Only one came into the picture. One only. Why it came into the picture? Why? Because it doesn't allow the duplicates. So that is the reason. Only one particular element only came out of this particular thing. And Another thing, 2, 23, 3. And can anyone will tell the answer why true is not visible in the result? Why true is not visible in the result? Why true is not visible in the list, in the set? True is already there. See, when I'm creating the set, I mentioned true comma false. True is there. What is the Python default? What is the Python default data type? Integer. If you print true, you got it as a true. But here, why you didn't get the result? Why? Because if you are using a combination of different data types, then some changes are going to happen, and based on those changes, each particular thing will be true means one. One is already there. So that is the reason you're not able to see the result of true along with the false. For example, here I'm removing all these particular things. I'm removing all the ones. Okay. Now I'm calling the set. Now you can able to see that true. If one is there, it doesn't come into the picture. Okay, guys. Sorry. Duplicate values not allowed, right? Praveen, again, why 12 plus 45j came as a triple? No. That is not a triple. That is not a triple. That is a complex number representation. 12 plus 45. J. A plus IB. Previously. Okay. Understood. You got that out. You're able to see? Defaultly also, the proper representation of a complex number is in parenthesis. For 12 is equal to 45j. No. Once can you please look into it? I think now you will get clarified. Okay, right. Okay, and see, we kept duplicates inside to the tuple also. Please observe, guys. When we are creating a set, we kept duplicates inside to the tuple. Tuple is immutable. So as it is, all the tuple came as it is. But Python we kept two times. It removed one and it gave one. The set, the purpose of the set and the use of the set is it will always capture the unique elements. This is the thing which you need to remember. It will always collect or it will always give the unique elements. If you provided the duplicates also, it will eliminate the duplicates and it will give you the unique value. Okay, all the remaining functions I'll tell you, but try to understand this particular basic definition and how you're going to define this particular set. Okay, each and everyone are clear with the set. We have multiple operations on set. We'll discuss those things. If each and every one of you are clear, then we'll move to another data type, that is a dictionary. Otherwise, if anyone have any doubts, please let me know. Yogesh, why that particular true not came? We already discussed, but I'll tell one more time. The nature of set is it will collect only unique elements. True or one or both are same. So that is the reason already in the previous situation one is there. If you observe, one is there. So that is the reason true result doesn't came. In this next one, in 33 cell, I removed all the ones in the set. So that is the reason true came into the picture. Yes, Pankaj. Yes. Okay, is it clear, Yogesh? Okay. If there is a zero value, then false will auto. Yes, absolutely. That will be the case. One second. I'll clarify your doubt. You're able to see? That is not the nature of the set. Why? Because these are not done by us. When this particular language is developed by the inventor or the developer, Goodyear von Rossum, and after that community, a lot of community supported to implement lot of functions, they designed this particular data types. For example, what is your name? Why we need to answer or why we need to tell our name if someone asks what is your name? Can we have any answer? That is a definition. What the meaning of what is that? If you ask who said what meaning is that only, then there is no answer for that. Like that, these all are the inside of Python language. To work with the Python language, to write some programs in Python, we need to understand how it is developed and how it is designed. If we know, then only we can able to communicate. Okay, is it clear, guys, for everyone? Okay, right. Now we're going to discuss about another data type, that is a dictionary. Okay, dictionary. What is the general usage of a dictionary? What's the general usage of a dictionary? What is the use of dictionary? If we don't know some meaning, then we'll go to dictionary and we'll open it and we'll try to find out that particular word. Then we'll search for that particular word, and that word is left side, and that is considered as a vocabulary or a key or a particular English word. And right side to that particular word, we have a meaning and usage examples, all those things. The left side is a key, right side is a value. For key, we need to have a value. If we are not able to separate these key and values in dictionary, if any word is there, definitely that usage or meaning will be there. So dictionary is a key value pair. Key value pair. Sorry, what it's to find the meaning of word. Yes, right. Key value pair. And representation of a dictionary also same in the curly brackets. Okay. Don't be confused. Set also in the curly braces, dictionary also in the curly braces. Now, if you want to represent a dictionary, you can use key and colon and value. Same key, colon, value. Key, colon, value. Now we'll try to create a good dictionary which I am able to explain all the situations. Right. Going to Jupyter Notebook and we'll discuss about a dictionary. Now I'm creating a dictionary. Can you please observe? Sample dictionary. Curly braces I'm using. In curly braces, I'll use in it with the different data types. This one also. First, one colon one, two colon two, list. For the name list, we are assigning one list. For triple, I'll create some errors and then after that I'll show you that particular error messages and then we'll fix those things. You will get a clarity along with that. Triple, okay, and mm, set, okay, right. And I'm trying to, okay, uh, in the key place I used integer, I used a string, that is clear. Okay, mm, and number combination 34, 99. Okay, and list triple set. Once again, I'm going to create a dictionary. Okay, first I'll generate errors, then after that, okay, right. Now if I'm executing this thing, you'll see a lot of errors. Then after that, what it is showing? Name tip is not defined. Tipple has doesn't have any value. So that is the reason we are keeping as a string. Why? Because this is a name for us. We are assigning this particular tipple to this particular thing. Okay, that error is fixed. Once again, yes, see the same error. We're fixing it here also for the same dictionary also. Okay, now we're able to see. And if you observe, whenever a string is in the place of key, definitely we need to mention quotes. Okay, now I'll mention programming Python string and string. Okay, right. And observe. Okay, now this will explain you the all the things very clearly. I'm calling this particular thing now you can able to observe how we define the dictionary and at the end result how it's shown. Okay, sure, I'm sharing it. I'm shared. What are the differences you are observing? Post in the chat. Is it not executing? I separated into different lines because to see all the elements in the dictionary. No, 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 no. Dictionary allows duplicate values, but it doesn't allow duplicate keys. Dictionary allows duplicate values, but dictionary will doesn't allow duplicate keys. Am I confusing? If you are assigning same value to two different keys, that will be okay. But if you are assigning two values to one key, then it will it will collect the recently assigned value. Like that, for example, initially I assigned one for one key, small one, but at the end I assigned for one key capital one. It is taken capital one. Like that, for example, 2 is there. If 2, 2. And for, I'm telling 3, 3. For 3 also, I assigned 2. Now you can see two values may be duplicate, but keys should not be duplicate. Okay, guys, each and everyone are clear with these things? Okay, please practice and please try to understand in detailly and you know in a very each and everyone definitely need to be handy about all these data types: integer, float, boolean, complex, string, and list, tuple, set, dictionary. Okay, I hope each and everyone will going to practice and try to create your own data types and try to execute this thing. If you are getting any errors, try to understand that errors and try to observe those errors, try to fix those errors by yourself. Okay, then now what we what we're going to do, we're going to discuss about all these things in detail in list. What are the things, what are the different functions, how we are going to add elements, how we are going to remove elements, how we are able to update elements in nested list, update elements in dictionary, how we are able to change elements in dictionary, how you're able to call all the keys, how you're able to call all the values, how can you able to update the values for the dictionary. All those things we're going to see it in our next class. Okay, anyone have any doubts? I'll share this file in the Telegram group. If anyone are not there in Telegram, please join it. Okay, thank you guys. Have a nice day. Bye.